Welcome to VX, where you hear what's next from Vuzix. I'm here with Paul, our president and CEO, here to talk about our new building expansion. So maybe not everyone has heard yet about that we're moving to a larger building facility, but first off, why are we expanding?
Our business in general is growing nicely, Nicole, but there is a particular portion. We make these things called waveguides, and they're the lenses that go in the front of augmented reality glasses. They're very, very difficult to make. About 3 years ago, we started shipping our first product that had these beautiful little lenses in them.
Cool.
They make the glasses look exactly like a regular pair of glasses. Actually, with some of the newest things we have coming. In any event, 8 months ago, we hung up our shingle, said we're going to go into the OEM business supplying these waveguides and the display engines that go with them. And since we've done that, that OEM business is really starting to take off for Vuzix. There's probably now 10 or 11 defense companies that are coming to Vuzix.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And they're all looking for waveguides. And the West Coast, with all the broader market companies trying to make augmented reality glasses, it's a really hard thing to make if you don't know how to make waveguides. And we have competitors around the world today, actually most of them in Asia, and none of them can produce waveguides at price points that matter for the broader markets especially. And we're the only company that produces right here in the United States of America. So
Awesome.
In the interest of expanding to meet this coming demand, Vuzix is actually moving right next door.
That's incredible. That's so nice and close. So I can see it's going to be dedicated to manufacturing waveguides. What is needed to do that?
The fact of the matter is, it is really difficult to make these waveguides. They're these flat lenses, the size of a lens that's in a pair of glasses, right? But they have to be so flat that it's within wavelengths of light. A lot of people don't have a good feel for how tight that is, but these are very, very tight tolerances, yes. And you have to be able to produce a lot of them all at the same time. So high volume, accurate production, ISO facilities, customized equipment to do it all. The polymers, the materials, everything about what we do is done here in Rochester, New York. And we have the ability to do them in volume, whereas most competitors are using standard nano imprinting processes and technologies out of the semiconductor industry. We have developed all of the technology to do this on our own, which is not semiconductor based, but more high volume production based technology.
So we'll definitely be making a lot of them, is what I'm hearing.
Well, that's the whole plan, yes. If you think about this glass as being the replacement for a computer, and that's where everybody thinks this world is going. You can take the glasses and connect the digital world. Some people call it the metaverse, some people call it spaces from Microsoft. But when you can take those digital assets and bring them into the real world, it changes everything. You need glasses that look cool, that people will actually want to wear.
That sounds like an amazing runway for those fashionable glasses for growth. So with the new expansion, how soon do we think it's going to be functional?
We will be producing our first waveguides out of it. They won't be full up production until the spring of the year, but our first waveguides will start coming out of it here. It should be in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's very awesome. So that's coming very soon. So I know can you tell me a little bit more about the Excelsior Jobs program?
Yes, well, the cool thing is when we move into this new facility, we have an option on the whole building. We're taking about 30 or 40% of it right now.
Okay.
As we grow and expand into it, all of it will end up being production oriented for waveguides, and the Excelsior program with New York State funding is also supporting some of that for us. So we're expecting as many as 66 plus jobs over the next 3 to 4 years.
That's awesome. It's nice to keep it nice and home. It's not another big tech hub city. It's here in Rochester, New York. So I know a lot of people appreciate keeping that nice and local.
Yeah, optics center of the world though, just the same.
It's very cool.
Yes.
So if you'd like to know more about Vuzix and our expansion, please check us out at vuzix.com.